Been a family secret for decades, but now the secret is out. 75-year-old Fern Franco, one of 9 people who died 20 years ago at a Chillicothe hospital. Former respiratory therapist Jennifer Hall was charged last month with Fern's murder. She has pleaded not guilty. But there's more to Fern's story and the secret. Her family thought that she died in the late 40s, but what they didn't know was Fern was alive the whole time, and her family didn't find that out until after she died in 2002.
This photo of Fern Franco, thought to be from the late 40s, is all her granddaughter has today.
How precious is that picture to you?
It's pretty precious.
That's April Franco, who knows her grandmother was the victim of a crime, but that's about all she knows.
We always knew there was a family secret. We just didn't know what it was.
Fern Franco died in 2002, one of 9 patients at this Chillicothe hospital, given a deadly dose of a drug that caused suffocation. But years later, after lawsuits were filed over the deaths, April Franco found out this.
We've been lied to our whole lives. And someone's not telling us the truth.
Family members like April were told Fern Franco died in the late 40s after April's father was born. But what they didn't know was, what the lawsuits revealed, was Fern Franco never died in the late 40s. In fact, she spent most of her adult life in a state hospital in St. Joseph being treated for paranoid schizophrenia. Fern's husband sent her there after she tried to harm their newborn son.
How much do you want to know about all of those years?
A lot. I don't want to know, a lot of it.
That state hospital is today the Glore Psychiatric Museum in St. Joseph.
This is the table, this is the equipment, it's all of it.
For over a century, this place was a dumping ground for those suffering from mental illness.
If the doctors deemed that there really was something that was wrong with that person, they could be here the rest of their lives. It was not uncommon for husbands to drop off their wives or brothers their sisters, however the case may be, and that woman would live the rest of her life here.
It's hard to know what life was like for Fern in here, a place that used electroshock therapy, lobotomies, and drugs like Thorazine. Back then, it didn't take much for a husband to have his wife committed.
Worrying too much about your kids, not doing your housework, not minding what you were told, reading too many books. There is a laundry list of reasons that you could be brought in to the asylum as a woman.
That's all it took.
That's all it took.
But today, April looks for answers. Yet this much she knows.
She died alone. She was alone. No family. I mean, that kind of hurts.
Even to this day.
Yeah, to know that, we were here the whole time.
As for an answer to why the real story was kept from family members, April Franco says she doesn't know. That St. Joseph Hospital closed in the 90s, and it's thought Fern Franco was moved to a facility in the Chillicothe area where she likely lived the rest of her life. April Franco is now looking into the possibility of getting a look at Fern's state records, which may answer some of her questions.